Well, the Supreme Court continues to face criticism over allegations of ethical lapses by some of its justices. They involve lavish trips and other personal luxuries. Just recently, the court came out with a code of ethics to police themselves, but several Washington think tanks and Democrats say there is no way the justices can do it effectively. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales reports. Erik?
Good evening, Tracy. The courts have been under pressure to act ever since a series of reports raised questions about whether the justices were following the rules. Some say that the self-policing system the justices have proposed doesn't inspire much confidence, and more needs to be done. In the statement signed by all 9 justices, they write, quote, "The absence of a code has led in recent years to the misunderstanding that the justices of this court, unlike all other jurists in this country, regard themselves as unrestricted by any ethics rules. To dispel this misunderstanding, we are issuing this code. It requires justices to uphold the integrity and independence of the judiciary and avoid impropriety and the appearance of impropriety in all activities. Editorial boards from Bloomberg to the New York Times claim that's not enough, and Senate Democrats agree.
The court's new code of conduct does not appear to contain any meaningful enforcement mechanism to hold justices accountable for any violations of the code. It also leaves a wide range of decisions up to the discretion of individual justices, including decisions on recusal from sitting on cases.
Senate Judiciary Committee member Sheldon Whitehouse, who is behind a bill to impose a code of ethics on justices, wrote, quote, "The code of ethics is not binding unless there is a mechanism to investigate possible violations and enforce the rules. The honor system has not worked for members of the Roberts Court. But Republicans tell me Congress has no right to intervene in another branch of government, and all Democrats are trying to do is attack the conservative voice."
The Supreme Court is a separate functioning branch of government. I would have no idea what type of guardrails to put around the Supreme Court. I think that they should police themselves, so to speak. I don't think there's anything broken over there.
They're doing something on their own to put an ethics kind of platform in place. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I think when you focus on those kinds of issues, that's mostly distraction. That's part of the way the game works here.
The saga is far from over. Democrats over in the Senate Judiciary Committee want to subpoena 2 major wealthy conservatives with ties to Justice Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito. Republicans are firing back, proposing more than 150 additional subpoenas targeting donations from liberal individuals and groups to the High Court. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.